All right, so today is Monday, January 8th, and today marks the official start of the Ironman Texas build. So I know I've done 4 videos in the last 4 weeks, and they were titled Ironman Texas Builds, but they were really more of winter or off-season training. It really wasn't much. It was only like 10 hours a week at most. So we're up to, I think, 16 hours this week, which isn't a huge week, but definitely bigger than 10 hours. So with that said, Mondays are going to be recovery days, and that's pretty much going to be maintained throughout this whole build. So the big notable workouts this week is going to be tomorrow on Tuesday. I'm gonna have our first threshold run for the build. So tomorrow is 3 by 5 minutes at 5K pace. All right, so I'm 10 minutes into our 15-minute warm-up, and then we're gonna go into 3 by 5 minutes at threshold, which right now is set at somewhere between 6 and 6:15 minute per mile pace, but that's from last season, and it's been a good 3 months probably since I've run a pace anywhere near that. So if I don't hit the pace, it's really not that crucial right now. We're just trying to set thresholds for this season. So I'll maybe stop and let you know how each one goes. So yeah, let's do it. Okay, so that's the first one done. Yeah, I was pleasantly surprised how reasonable that felt. So it was right around 6:14 pace, and should be able to hit the next 2. And then we'll go over the splits after the workout's done. Okay, so that's all 3 done. I'm trying to pull up the paces right now, but for the first intensity workout of the whole season, after probably over 2 months of not doing any intensity workout, that went really well. So I went for the first rep 6:13 per mile pace, the second one was 6:16, and the third one was 6:19 minute per mile. So pretty much right on target, and better than I expected for the first one to go. And then if you want to get more detailed stats about the workout, you can follow my Strava. I'll put it on the screen somewhere around here, but I made everything public on there recently, so you should be able to see everything except some of the key workouts I won't put on there because they're not mine, they're my coaches. But other than that, you can probably see everything on there, so go check it out if you're interested. Good morning. All right, so today is Wednesday, and because this is the first week of the official build, we need to start setting zones and setting power ranges for VO2 max, for threshold, for zone 2, so a bunch of things like that. The first week of any build usually starts with all these dreaded tests. They're all out tests, so they're pretty painful. And so today is gonna start with a critical power 6-minute test. That basically just means that we're gonna do an all-out 6-minute on the bike, and then we'll see what that power is, and then we can take percentages of that power, and that will let us know what power we should be at for efforts like VO2 max efforts, or maybe shorter threshold efforts. So that's what we're doing today, and then I have a 20-minute run off of that, and then finishing off the day with an hour swim. Pretty easy. Okay, so today's Thursday, and today is an aerobic day. So what that means is all the training is done at an easy pace. I feel that the aerobic component of Ironman training is the most important part, because if you have the aerobic base to do an Ironman, you can still have good performance. But say you get everything right, but not the aerobic part, you're not going to do good. So I have days that are fully dedicated to aerobic work, and today's one of them. So example of today is an hour and 10-minute bike ride, and I'm just rotating through zone 1, low zone 2, and then high zone 2. But it's all aerobic work, so for me it's under 145 beats per minute. And then after this ride I have a 40-minute run outside, and that is the same thing. It's under 145 beats per minute, and so that could be anywhere between like 8 and I can go as low as or as slow as 12 minutes per mile if I want. On aerobic days you really can't go too slow, you can only go too fast. So that's it for today, and then tomorrow we'll get back to some harder training. All right, so throughout this build, every Friday is going to be focused on aerobic swimming. So they're going to be the longer swims and the less intense swims. So today is no different. It's the aerobic swim for the week. We're going to do a 600, then a 500, then a 400, then a 300, 200, and then a 100. That's the main set. There's a warm-up and cool-down, obviously, but eventually we'll build up to doing 5 by 600. Instead of building it down 100 each rep, we'll stay at 600s. Okay, also it's like 36 degrees outside. I've never swum in a pool when it's like freezing, but you can see the steam on the pool. It's pretty crazy.
So halfway through the swim, the aqua aerobics crew showed up, and they were actually having a lot of fun. I think next time I might have to join them. I think I might skip on my workout and go look at them. Looks like they're having so much fun back there, and I'm just suffering swimming back and forth aimlessly.
All right, so today is Saturday, and each week Saturdays are going to be long bike rides mostly. So they're the aerobic long endurance bike rides, getting ready for 4.5 hours on the bike on race day. And then after that, we're just going to have an easy brick run off. Eventually, that'll be a longer and harder brick run, but because we're just starting off the build, it's just going to be maybe like 20 minutes at an easy pace. Smells bacon.
Alright, so that's the end of the video. Somehow I lost Sunday's footage. I think I recorded a time lapse instead of a video, but instead I have this video of me eating a burrito. If you made it all the way to the end of the video, thanks for watching, and if you want to watch more, you can come back next Sunday.